And a good Saturday afternoon to you. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights. We're looking at an area of low pressure in the upper portions of the Midwest, lower Great Lakes. That'll be taking a track into Ontario. And this is the trough of low pressure. You can see at 500 millibars, this area of low pressure here with the surface low spinned up in the southern part of Indiana. This will be tracking northwest Ohio and take a track out to the north of our region. Really not anticipating any issues for us. In fact, the main snow area, you can see some pretty healthy snowfalls. This will all stay off to our north and west. And current temperature scenario, you can kind of see where the colder air is versus the warmer air. Temperature is basically in the upper 30s now into the 40s across a wide area here, and this is going to be staying like that through Saturday. Now later on tonight, this cold front that's down here will be swinging on through. Let's take a look at that. Looking at some of the computer modeling, you can see this is the area of low pressure swath of snow driven. And again, this is going to stay off to the north and west of us. And what you can see here is the area of snowfall. It looks like a little bit of rain shower activity is going to be making it into the region. Really not a whole lot of worry for us. We're going to look at winds next. So wind gusts going into this evening, some fairly strong winds across Kentucky into Ohio and then Lake Erie and then eventually Lake Ontario. This is going to be tracking a little bit to the west of our region. And so I'm really not anticipating anything of many major consequences in terms of wind. However, we do see gusts up around in the low to mid 30s miles per hour. And looking at the European model for wind gusts, again, the lighter portions of the green would be a problem for us, but we're not anticipating anything major here. A little bit of ridgeline winds and strongest winds stay to our north and west, but close enough across the St. Lawrence Valley region. That has a tendency to weaken out, looks like later in the afternoon tomorrow. So our main wind threat for tomorrow is going to be probably during the morning hours and into the early portion of the afternoon. Overall, not looking too bad. And in terms of snowfall accumulation, looking again at the European model, this is 6 hours. You can see basically very little, if any, snow at all depicted, at least by the European model. I still think there'll be some flurry activity during the morning hours on Sunday morning with a colder day in progress. But one little fly in the ointment is propping up basically on Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening. We can see a little dusting with some minor snow shower activity to work on through, or really just flurries. And again, anticipating no travel problems for the early portion of next week, pre-Thanksgiving. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.